It's time for Ascension River District Hospital's coverage of East China High School sports. CTV and Ascension River District Hospital bring you today's game along with support from North Star Bank, Ace Hardware, and La Mache, the Murphy Inn.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of high school basketball here on CTV. Tom Brenner going to be joined here shortly by local sports extraordinaire Aaron Gottler. Getting ready for another girls basketball showdown here. Got the St. Clair Saints playing host to the Lance Cruese Lady Lancers. Before we get things started here with action, we're going to go down for the playing of our national anthem and the introduction of our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Clair High School and this evening's match contest featuring your Lady Saints and the visiting Crusaders of Lance Cruese High School. At this time, I'd ask you all to please rise, gentlemen, and remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
righty. I love the intro. Let's get some good energy going here early. Aaron, welcome in. It's going to be fun.
Glad to be here, Tom.
Got ourselves another, this is another MAC crossover here to get things going here on CTV. St. Clair in the gold division. Lance Cruese, Lancers in the blue. Lancers looking for their first win of the season. They're coming into this thing 0-3.
Yeah, they played some pretty tough teams. I think they're going to give us a hand.
Looking to get things started. Sky Gottler going to tip things off for St. Clair. Friday before Christmas break. Always a good time. St. Clair going to get things started here with Peyton Malcolm at the point, looks like. Good cut here inside. Saros kicks it back out to Gottler. Up top, Zimmer looking inside at Schindler, not there. Malcolm with it on the wing. Little pressure here by the Lancers. Turnover forced here by Lance Cruese. Ball poked out of bounds, going to stay with the Lancers. .22 is Mason Morris Krause. Inbounding here for Lance Cruese, gets it in. Lakia Brownlee had it, back up top, swing things around. Drive and a kick, Brownlee with it once again on the wing, gets it back across to Morris Krause. She's sized up by Peyton Malcolm. Lancers being pretty patient here early on. Brownlee with a tough left hand, no good. Saros there for the rebound, and back comes the Saints. Saros puts on the brakes, resets that Saints offense. 1 minute gone by, we're still scoreless here at St. Clair High. Gottler on the cut, couldn't quite handle it. Turnover once again for St. Clair. Back comes Morris Krause with it. Takes a screen, drives, pulls up from just outside the free throw line, no good. Ball goes off of, I believe, a Saint, and stays with Lance Cruese. Morris Krause guarded up high there by Malcolm. Drives, goes up with the right hand, blocked there by Schindler. Gottler faces a little pressure, may need a little help, but dribbles it across herself. Going to get her for a travel there. Third Saint turnover, I believe, here of the early first quarter.
Figure this offense out.
Morris Krause, Brownlee finds a cutter. Tough shot is up. That almost went down. Still no good, and back comes St. Clair with it. Can't believe that shot even had a chance. Fourth turnover for the Saints. Lance Cruese pushing. Another tough pull-up jumper is long. Gottler there for the rebound. Saints feeling a little pressure. Malcolm has it. Pressure coming from behind, and it's poked away, and there's another turnover for the Saints. Still 0-0. Almost 2.5 minutes gone by here in the first. A drive and a kick. Picks up her dribble. She's in a tough spot here if the Saints can get something to happen. They do get it back out to Brownlee, though. Nice cut action there, and a foul going to go against Zimmer. Little cut action there by number 2. That was Grace Amo.
Yeah, Ashlyn Zimmer was not going to get an easy basket there.
St. Clair foul charge number 33, Ashlyn Zimmer. Her first, team first. At the line for the Lancers, number 2, Grace Amo.
Grace Amo, and a 6-foot junior. First free throw is up, rolls off the rim, off the backboard, and in. First points of the night there. Makes it 1-0 Lance Cruese. Substitution for the Saints. 22, Madison Cole going to check in. Going to give Malcolm a break. Second free throw up, also good for Amo, and it's 2-0 Lance Cruese. Saros gets it up to Cole, picks up her dribble, cross-court pass. Gottler into the high post. Zimmer, dribble, kick. Gottler 3 on its way up off glass, just off. Gets her own miss, though. Possession alive for the Saints. Gottler kicks. I think they're going to get, that travel just before she tossed that over to Cole. Back comes Lance Cruese. Saints showing a little full court press here. A lot of turnovers, but really no damage so far for the St. Clair, only down 2-0.
Yep, a lot of time to make adjustments and settle down.
Just over 3 minutes gone by here in the first. 21 is Talia Cruese. Lost her dribble for a second. Gottler with a steal. Gottler with a little pressure from behind. Gets it back to her left hand. Goes up, no good. And Lance Cruese comes away with it. 20 is Hannah Roberts. She's trying to force the issue, but ends up back in the hands of a teammate. Jumper up and good for 21, Talia Cruese. Cole gets it across. Gottler over the timeline. Gets it to Zimmer on the wing. Takes a couple dribbles. Goes off her leg. Trying to get it to Cole. Not there. Able to find Aaron Saros with it. Halfway through the first quarter. Gottler thought about a corner three. Fakes and dribbles it back out to Cole. Cole looking inside for Schindler. Not quite there. This one goes across. I think it went off Lance Cruese and off St. Clair, and the Lancers will take over.
Turnovers at this point. Our problem so far.
4-0 Lance Cruese, still very early on here. They're trying to work it inside there to Roberts. They finally get it to her. She's on the high post. They try to get a cut, and good help side defense there from Aaron Saros. Another substitution here for Darren Pietrzakowski's team. Brooke Grazia going to check in and get Cole back on the bench. Rebound there by Schindler. Saros going to push it for St. Clair. Gottler three from the wing. Up, just short. Lancers bring it back. Talia Cruese with a rebound. Pushes it up ahead. That's Amo going up. They're going to count that and a foul for Grace Amo.
Number 2, Grace Amo.
Hustle back on D, but it's hard to come from behind and get a clean block on a shot like that.
No doubt about it. A couple substitutions here for Lance Cruese. They're going to get number 1, Madison Erickson. Oh, excuse me, that's the wrong roster I'm looking at there. Jordan Rapp going to come into the game for them. Free throw up, no good. St. Clair going to take it back. 6-0 Lance Cruese early. Just a little bit of pressure here from Lance Cruese. Saints shouldn't have too much trouble getting this thing. Across the timeline, Zimmer with it. Patient, crossover to Gottler. Brings it across the timeline. Schindler back to Zimmer. Good ball movement here from the Saints. Gottler on the wing, makes the extra pass. Fake, Gottler on the wing, back in the corner. I think they're going to get Lance Cruese with a foul here, and the Saints will take it out of bounds.
Lancer foul, charge number 22.
First Lancer foul today.
Mason Morris Gross, that's her first, team first.
Saints get the ball in. Grazia had a little bit of trouble with it. Didn't have possession, so no over and back on that. Zimmer inside, goes up with the right hand, rolls around, no good. Good hustle there by Zimmer to keep the possession alive. Saros thought about it. A little pump drive, stolen away here. They get the ball ahead, goes up, a lot of contact, but no foul. Might have been even a travel before that. Saros looking up ahead, and a beautiful steal here by Grace Amo. Gonna go up short. Gottler after the rebound on the deck, and Amo with a little bit of probably of a frustration foul after a blown layup.
Lancer foul, charge number 2, Grace Amo, her first and second. Checking in for the Saints.
She'll hang in.
Number 3.
Peyton Malcolm back into the ball game for St. Clair. It's 6-0 Lance Cruese early on. Saints still not on the scoreboard yet. Stolen away once again by Talia Cruese. She's going to go up this time and score. And Darren Pietrzakowski going to take his first time out here in the first quarter. It's a 8-0 Lance Cruese lead, 2:30 on the clock. A lot of turnovers. They haven't paid the price until maybe these last couple possessions.
Yeah, they've converted on the last couple of steals there. We just can't seem to get down inside and get a good clean shot. We may have had one shot that we didn't hit. A couple 3-point hits we just missed. But yeah, we are not getting to the basket.
So far for the scoring for Lance Cruese, Talia Cruese has 4 points on 2 field goals, and Grace Amo has 4 points. 2 of them were on free throws, and 1 was on a field goal.
Not a lot of fouls so far.
Imagine this timeout here. There's not. It's probably the captain obvious timeout here. Probably pretty calmly letting them know we're in the game still, and we just got to take care of the basketball. I think you or I could probably run this huddle.
Yeah. Not a lot of smiling going on.
No.
But you got to keep it calm.
Yep.
Coach Pichakowski does a nice job of that.
St. Clair with a chance to cut into this lead. 8-0 early on. Tabitha Furlan checks into the game for St. Clair.
Also got senior Paris Henderson in for the first time tonight.
Lexa Vickers also in there for St. Clair. Malcolm with the basketball, gets it in the corner. 3-ball up is long. Good hustle by Vickers to try to get after it. Rebound there offensively for St. Clair's Tabitha Furlan. Stolen away though. Gonna go up with it. Looked like she may have walked, but a bucket is good for Talia Cruese. Another steal and score. It seems like she likes to work that open court. Foul from behind here on Lance Cruese as the Saints try to break that press.
Looks like that's going to be on Jordan Rapp, number 1. Her first foul.
Saints trying to get the basketball in. They do to Malcolm. She gets it back over to Furlan. Vickers, good looking shot here from Malcolm is no good. And Lance Cruese, oh, good hustle here. Nicely done there. Good hustle there from number 2, Brooke Grazia.
Brooke's a young player. She's a 10th grader. New to the team this year, but she's a hustler, and she will give you all she's got.
Kind of see her on your screen right now. She's doing an outstanding job playing some man defense. Might want to get her head on a swivel, but Paris Henderson there to cut her off. Goes out of bounds to St. Clair.
Little break there for us. We needed one. See if we can hit a bucket here and break the ice.
Probably be helpful if this can keep up for St. Clair too. Kind of get them throwing the ball all over the place. Maybe turn it over a little bit. Another steal here from Amo. She's going to go up. Goes up and good. Saints got to get it across here once again. And another St. Clair turnover. The Lancers are just all over them. St. Clair just having trouble even getting it in their set. There's Amo, and they're going to end up getting a foul here on 32. That's Alexa Vickers.
It's her first of the night.
St. Clair foul charge number 32, Alexa Vickers.
Couple substitutions here. First break here for Amo and Cruese. That's a welcome sight if you're a St. Clair fan. They've done some damage here early on. Been a big part of their 12-0 lead. As a matter of fact, they're the only scorers for Lance Cruese. They split the difference, both with 6. Tough pull-up. That's going to go out of bounds. I don't think it was tipped. That's the case. St. Clair basketball. Gottler over to Malcolm. She takes her time. Back over to Gottler. She'll cross the timeline by herself. Get it in the corner. Grazia fakes. Drive baseline. Cut off there by 2 Lancers. Stolen away, and a jump ball going to be called after a steal there by 24. That's Brooklyn Bruckert.
Just trying to make something happen. Can't get to the hole. Just there's too many bodies in her way.
Saints showing a little pressure themselves, see if they can at least slow down that Lancer attack. The opportunity for a steal. Oh, Malcolm had her hands on it. She's back after it. Oh, a quick jump ball.
Good job by Malcolm. Reading that pass.
I don't know about you, but I thought that was just a steal.
Yeah, it was about a half a second of double contact.
Yeah.
I think it should have been a steal.
Previous jump ball probably played a little bit of a factor there. They probably just assumed it was going to be held up. Vickers' shot is short. Lance Cruese comes away with it. Just 24 seconds on the clock here. Saros pushing it, going to get over to Henderson. Mid-ranger up, rolls off the rim, no good. Off glass, no good. Henderson still after it, second effort, no good. Still after it, another offensive rebound. Gottler with it, 2 on the clock, have to shoot it. I don't think they got it off in time. Doesn't go in anyways, and at the end of 1, it's L'Anse Creuse 12, St. Clair 0. We're back for some intense second quarter action next after these messages on CTV.
North Star Bank, your local community bank serving St. Clair, Sanilac, Huron, and Washtenaw counties. When you need a local community bank for home loans, checking, savings, and other banking needs, North Star Bank is the community bank that you want to deal with. The bank that will take care of all your personal and business needs. North Star Bank has a new mobile application that you can download to make banking even easier. North Star Bank, guiding the way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Got a good first quarter of action here on CTV. St. Clair 2-2 on the season so far, hosting the 0-3 L'Anse Creuse Lancers. And so far, L'Anse Creuse is turning the Saints over quite a bit. In the beginning, they didn't pay the price, but that second half of the first quarter, L'Anse Creuse able to capitalize on a lot of St. Clair turnovers.
Yeah, those shots started to fall for them. We've had a few decent looks, but nothing's fallen. We're just really having a hard time with that press right now.
Looks like L'Anse Creuse is going to send back out their starters. That is the case. Krause looking inside, gets it in there. They're going to swing it back around. Tough drive, and I think they're going to get Aaron Saros with a little check body foul.
It's her first foul.
Lancer's going to try to get this basketball in. Morris Krause with the basketball. I think they're going to change where this ball is going to get inbounded. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I mean, feels like we probably could have carried on. They do get the basketball in. That's 20. Hannah Roberts trying to drive here on Schindler. Picks up her dribble. She's in a tough spot. Good cut there. Oh, we got a defender on her off the ground, but nothing doing. Lancer's going to reset their basketball. Just 30 seconds going by here in the second quarter. Brownlee has it. Going to drive on Gottler. Good defense there. And back comes Malcolm and the Saints. And Coach Pietrzakowski might have had a case there for a foul. That would look like a pretty tough spot when you're running full speed and all of a sudden lose full momentum.
Yeah, looked like she was leaning on her.
4 and 3 team fouls so far for both teams. Malcolm trying to get over to Gottler, going to go out of bounds. Oh, they're gonna say that's L'Anse Creuse basketball.
Pass was a little bit off. Gottler couldn't get to it. The defender was right there waiting.
Checking in for St. Clair, number 22, Madison Cole.
Madison Cole back into the game. She's going to give Malcolm a breather. And Krause gets the basketball in there to Morris Krause. Morris Krause takes a screen. Gottler does a nice job of getting through there. Amo with the basketball and back over to Morris Krause. Takes another screen. A lot of high screens. Saints guards got to have their head on a swivel. Shot up short. Saints going to let it go out of bounds, and they'll take the basketball.
A little off-ball contact going on right now, too. A lot of screens, a lot of bumping and banging.
Cole gets it over. Schindler just turned and fired, and somehow the Saints still going to have the basketball. Saros got it knocked away. Goes off the official and back in the hands of Saros. Gottler thought about the three, draws 3 defenders. Saros gets an open look because of that. Goes off. Offensive rebound up and good for Zimmer. First St. Clair points on the night. We'll take that type of possession all night long. Oh, Gottler took a tough screen. Inside look here for Amo is up no good. Schindler has it. Off the hands of Gottler, a St. Clair turnover. Brownlee on the line. Going to stay with the Saints. Like you said, a lot of contact on the screens, and the Saints may need to do a little bit better of a job of calling them out. You got to help your guards up top out or letting them know that, hey, there's somebody coming up high setting a nasty screen.
Yeah, they need to communicate a little better on that.
Schindler, good ball movement here. Zimmer inside. Picks up her dribble, goes back out. Gottler, good movement. Cole, corner three up. No good. Goes off the hands of a Lancer on the deck. Saros does a nice job of getting on that, and jump ball favors the Saints.
We'll start up here by half court on this. See if we can penetrate and get a good clean shot.
Gottler going to inbound the basketball. Has Zimmer. Good job being patient, waiting for a better look, but still found a way to get the basketball in. Saro's going to drive. Good job to get it back to Gottler. They swing it around. Zimmer three up, off glass, no good. Rebounded there by Amo, and Lance Cruese comes away with it. 12-2, just over 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Drive, tough shot, back into the hands of Gottler. She'll bring it across herself. She's guarded by Talia Creuse. Talia Creuse gets the basketball in to Morris Creuse. Guarded up top with some tough defense there by Sky Gottler. There's one of those screens that didn't end up coming true. They get it inside. Schindler with a good job with her hands up. Not sure if they're going to get Saros with a reach or if they'll get Schindler with a bump from behind.
Schindler looked clean to me. She just went straight up, did everything right. Maybe Saros was a little too aggressive on the other side.
I think they got 44.
I think it's 44, but it's get confusing with all those fours.
I know. I saw him flash up a 4 on his fingers, but.
So it's one was shooting foul, it looks like. Not sure we got fouls on yet.
Either way, 5th team foul for St. Clair. Creuse with it, knocked out of bounds there by Saros. And of course, it's one of those fouls where, like, it seems like the reacher usually gets the foul, but inside on the post, you never quite know. Lancers get it in. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Morris Creuse with the basketball. Gottler hit with another screen. Ball on the deck. They get it inside. Amo with a clean look, no good. Schindler there with a rebound. She's fighting amongst the trees. It feels like a reach, but good job there by 24 for the Lancers. That's Brooklyn Bruckert who reached in and kept the Lancers' possession alive. And they got it. Look at that. You called it. 5-second violation. Good job by the Saints to work their butts off for 5 full seconds there. It seems like they're figuring it out pretty well on the defensive side of the court. We just got to find a way to get a couple buckets, see if they can get it going here, and Schindler does. Open jumper, knock it down. You like your chances when you get looks like that. Make it 12-4.
Press up a little bit here, the Saints have.
Good steal here by Saros. Going to go up with the left hand off glass and good. Little bit of St. Clair momentum, and a timeout going to be called here by the varsity girls of Lance Cruese. Make it 12-6, and all of a sudden Darren Pietrzakowski's team finding it going on defense, getting it going on offense, and Lance Cruese got to figure things out now.
A little light here in the Saints. Started here with the second steal of the night from Saros. Really a tenacious defender for us. Kind of the go-to player. You can put on the other team's best player and really give them fits. Does a really nice job.
Really good job by the Saints to not show any quit. Get down 12-0 and having trouble finding buckets. Says a lot about where they're at as a team to not get down on themselves and keep fighting.
Got momentum now, 6 unanswered points.
Yep.
Here they are getting with the press. This is a deny zone.
Big 4.5 minutes coming up here for Coach Pietrzakowski's squad. See if they can't get this thing back to a tie ball game. Another high screen. Cole got around it. Creuse bounces it up top there to Bruckert. Back to Creuse on the wing. They're looking in for Amo, and Gottler did a great job of slipping back around there and stealing that thing on a little front. See if the Saints can capitalize. Saros long two is good. Saints coming alive. It's an 8-0 run here in the second quarter by the Saints. This quarter started 12-0. Now all of a sudden it's 12-8. Cruese in the corner. Back up top, Morris Cruese. Takes one of those tough screens, gets around it. Back into the corner here for Rapp. Amo got it around. Cruese trying to work on Saros. Gets in the lane. Going to be a tough shot if he takes it. It's up off glass. Whoa. They'll probably give up that up all night. They'll live with that.
Yeah, those aren't going to fall every time.
Coming across the lane, shooting with the right hand, going left. And a friendly roll. Cole going to drive baseline, met inside there by Bruker, and I think they'll get her with a foul.
Team foul.
Lancer foul charge number 24, Brooklyn Boucher.
Bonus this off.
It's her first.
Substitution here for the Lancers. They'll give Grace Amo a little breather. Gottler trying to get it in. Malcolm was calling for it. Instead, a wide open three is up and no good there from Cole. Schindler offensive rebound. Good find to get it over to Saros, and the bucket is good. Aaron Saros leading the charge. She's got 6 of the Saints' 10 here in the second frame. Crossover, another turnover forced by the Saints defense. They're only down 4. Cole with it. Lancers putting on the pressure, but the Saints break it. Good movement here. Schindler, Saros, 3. Up just short. Back into the hands of the Lancers. Hannah Roberts had it. See if the Saints can turn them over again. Up, full court pass is out of bounds and no good.
Checking in for St. Clair.
Number 24 there for
Number 5, Ferris Henderson.
She was in.
Also checking in number 33, Ashlyn Zimmer.
Ashlyn Zimmer back into the game for the Saints. Henderson going to cross the timeline. Drives, met by a couple Lancers, still found her way through. Zimmer up top. Cole, open 3, up, short. Schindler after it. Now Malcolm would have to dive head first into the stands. It goes in there out of bounds, and the Lancers will take it. Those are the types of turnovers you don't mind, though. At least things stop. Earlier, when they were kind of going on a run, Lance Cruese, it was like the ball was going in their hands and they were getting kind of easy buckets. Those ones at least stop momentum.
Fast break is getting us early off those turnovers.
Another tough screen there by Bruker. Back up top, Roberts with it. Looking inside, good hands by Zimmer. Oh, back into the hands of Roberts. And another great steal there by Schindler. Audrey Schindler going to start this one up. Cole with it. A lot of contact. Bucket is good. No foul called. But Madison Cole with a bucket. All of a sudden, it's 14-12. The Saints deficit is just 2. Tough screen there on Malcolm. Pull up, no good. Zimmer has the basketball. Bruker's reaching in there. They're calling the jump balls. It's in favor of the Saints.
St. Clair checking in for the Lancers. Number 23.
And a big opportunity here for the Saints. They're down just 2. One bucket gets them a tie at 3 ball. Give them their first lead of the night. It's been a 12-2 St. Clair run here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely a tale of 2 quarters so far.
Also checking in number 2, Grace Amo.
Cole with it, back across quickly. Ends up back with the basketball. Henderson with it, going to take some dribbles. Going to pull up, long. Into the hands of Morris Cruese. Jump ball favors Lance Cruese.
Lance Cruise.
Zimmer, nice job getting in there, covering that ball back up.
Morris Cruese guarded closely there by Malcolm. Takes it across the timeline. Just under a buck and a half to go here in the second quarter. Morris was guarded closely there by Henderson, and a steal by the Saints. Cole pushing it ahead, trying to find Zimmer. I think that went off of Lance Cruise last, and it did. Saints will retain the basketball with 1:15 to go here in the second quarter. Henderson calls out the Saints play, see if they can maybe get a bucket right off the inbounds here. Henderson gets it in. Malcolm swings it around. Cole goes by her defender. Schindler pounding inside, goes up off glass and good, and this game is tied at 14. Schindler with 4. What a rush by the Saints here in the second quarter to tie this thing up at 14. Morris Cruese goes up. Tough shot is up and good there for Mason Morris Cruese. Just the second bucket of the second quarter for the Lancers. Stolen away here by Cruese. She's going to try to go all on her own. Takes a second to gather herself, but travels. 36 seconds.
Unfortunate turnover there. Saints did a real nice job, though, of getting back and stopping.
Cole and Malcolm have done a nice job working this cross. Oh, forced the pass in there a little bit. Cruese with another steal. Tips it up to herself. Up and off glass, no good. Cole is after it. On the deck, they both go. Saints going to retain the basket. This is maybe a new record. There's got to be a statistician who can tell me what's the record for most jump balls in the first half at one of our girls' basketball games. Schindler swings it over to Zimmer. 16 seconds on the clock. Malcolm with it, Zimmer with it, 10 seconds to go. Schindler inside, Henderson goes up. Oh, Roberts did a phenomenal job of snatching that thing out of the sky. 4 on the clock, 3, 2 on the clock, 1. I don't think the Lancers realize that. Shot goes up, no good.
Lance Creuse 16, your Saints 14. A reminder that concessions.
There you hear the final score here in the first half is Lance Creuse 16, St. Clair 14, and Aaron, that is everything that Coach Pietrzakowski could have hoped for there in the second quarter.
Yeah, big time out there. I'm not sure exactly what they changed. They obviously dialed the press up a lot. They changed their offensive strategy a little bit. A little more patience. They're working to get inside more. Early, we took a few outside shots. They were good looks, but they weren't falling. So sometimes you just have to adjust.
Aaron Saros did a nice job there for the Saints in the second quarter. Has 6 points. She has the Saints' high score. Ashlyn Zimmer in the book with 2. Audrey Schindler with 4. Madison Cole with 2. All the Saints' points came in the second quarter. Coach Pietrzakowski hoping to see more of that second quarter stuff in the second half. We're back with the second half after these messages on CTV.
I'm Dr. Lee Batcheldor, Chief Medical Officer for Ascension River District Hospital. I'm speaking to you on behalf of the hundreds of outstanding physicians, associates, and volunteers who provide personalized, compassionate, high-quality health care at our beautiful hospital on South River Road. We've been proudly serving this community for more than 50 years. Even more important, we plan to continue serving this community for a long time to come. Always remember that we are here when you need us, 24 hours a day, right here, right now, today, and in the future. During the coronavirus pandemic we are currently living through, Ascension River District Hospital, our associates, and the Ascension Michigan family in large are appreciative of the opportunity to sponsor our local sports teams and the live presentation of these events by CTV Cable Channel 6.
La Mache is open in the south end of St. Clair's Riverview Plaza. La Mache, an artisan's experience, soon filled with over 40 unique artisans under one roof. Individual spaces with their own vibe, handmaids, pottery, French candies and jellies, Halloween, Christmas, candles, pottery. Walk through the halls of La Mache and see the individual booths that everyone's talking about. La Mache, an artisan's experience in the south end of the Riverview Plaza.
Welcome back. High school basketball on CTV. Tom Brenner, Aaron Gottler with you. And Aaron, I think you might have put it best there at some point in the second quarter. It was a tale of two quarters. First quarter well in favor of Lance Creuse. Second quarter well in favor of St. Clair, who went on a 14-4 run in the second quarter. And it's 16-14. Saints are still down, but they put it together big time in the second quarter.
They've got all the momentum right now, and if you're a Saints fan, well, you've got to be excited to watch the second half.
Saints going to come back with their original starting lineup. They got Schindler, Zimmer, Saros, Gottler, and Malcolm on the floor. Looks like Lance Creuse will return with their starting lineup as well. That's Amo, Roberts, Cruese, Morris, Cruese, and Brownlee. Lance Creuse on top. They, as you said, I'm assuming, I did not take a look at their schedule, to be honest with you, but I imagine they played probably some pretty big or pretty good schools. They're looking for their first win of the season, but they're hanging tough so far. Cruese with it. Morris Cruese going to go up. Draw a foul.
2 shots is a shooting foul.
Second foul charge number 44. Audrey Schindler.
And Audrey Schindler.
Saints first of the second half.
First of the night. Hasn't been many fouls called this game.
Nope.
Check that number 4.
Nothing that hasn't been.
Okay, so they went on Aaron Saros, actually, which I was curious about. Second, I believe, for Aaron. First free throw is up and good there for Mason Morris Cruese. Second one is up and no good. Rebounded there by Saros. Gets it to Zimmer. Schindler with it. Going to bring it across the timeline and get it up. Almost stolen away there by Amo. Malcolm with it. Bounces it to Saros. Saros swings it around. Gottler thought about the 3. Brings it back out. Saros, tough three-pointer contested. Probably tipped into the hands of Malcolm. Up and good.
Surprisingly, Malcolm's first 2 of the night. More than that. Hopefully the second half. Turn that back on.
Just under a minute gone by. Off the hands of Roberts, out of bounds, and the Saints force a turnover, and they'll take the basketball back. 17-16 is our score. Gottler with the basketball, gets it over quickly, back into the hands of Gottler, gets it up Schindler. Saints doing a good job of getting that basketball up quick. Saros into the hands of Schindler, off glass, no good. Roberts with a rebound. Up to Cruese, into the hands of Malcolm. Back and forth we go. Fast pace to start things off. Off the hands of Zimmer, up to Roberts. Cruese with it. Malcolm from behind. No good. Gottler after the rebound. Fighting hard against Brownlee. Reach in, not called, and Gottler comes away with it. Still got her dribble and takes it. Gets it over to Aaron Saros. See if the Saints want to maybe slow this thing down. I'm getting out of breath.
Setting the offense up now.
Schindler high post. Good look inside. Zimmer off glass. Good. Nice ball movement from the Saints, and a great find there by Audrey Schindler for an easy bucket off glass. Make it the Saints' first lead of the night. It's 18-17. St. Clair on top. Out of bounds, and the Saints with another turnover.
Timeout. Lance Cruese.
Lance Cruese with a timeout. The second quarter appears to be rolling right into the third quarter here for Coach Pietrzakowski and the Saints. Just under 2 minutes gone by, and the Saints with a 4-2 run to start off this third quarter of action. Quick timeout there by the Lance Cruese Lancers, coached by Lisa Downey. She didn't like what she saw there, kind of some more self-inflicted wounds. I'm impressed. Both these teams have brought the full court press this entire game. Neither one of them's backed off at all.
These girls are running really hard.
Gottler with an open look from 3, long. Morris Cruese went in for the rebound, goes off of a Saint though, and Lance Cruese takes the basketball.
Saints matched up again. Impressive. This is the definition of man defense.
Lancers able to get the basketball in. Morris Cruese with it. She'll take it up all by herself, guarded there by Malcolm. Cruese with it, guarded up tight here by Aaron Saros. Going to drive in, and foul going to be called here on Malcolm. Or excuse me, Saros.
That's going to be her third suddenly.
Yep, Coach Pietrzakowski's kind of looking around, see what he wants to do as far as a substitution. It looks like he'll sub in Alexa Vickers for Peyton Malcolm, actually. So he's going to trust Aaron Saros to stay on the floor and keep herself out of extra foul trouble. Vickers did a good job fighting through the screen. Roberts was looking for that high-low inside, and it's another Lance Cruise turnover. Saints still have a 1-point lead.
Definitely getting frustrated by the Saints here. A lot of bad passing, forcing things.
Vickers with it. Looked like she may have almost traveled. Got to the cross. Saros, Gottler. Thought about the 3 cross-court pass. Zimmer after it. Able to corral it. Saros, Zimmer, long 3 on its way up long. Gottler after the rebound for the Saints. Going to go out of bounds. Should stay with the Saints, and it does. A couple of subs coming here. One for the Saints, one for the Lancers. Jordan Rapp in for the Lancers, and number 24 for the Saints. That's going to be, 11 came into the game. Tabitha Furlan. 5-second violation on the Saints to try to get the basketball in. Still holding the 1-point lead. It's 18-17. Creuse trying to inbound the basketball. Stolen away here by Gottler. Great defense there by Sky Gottler, getting it inside. Shot is maybe tipped away into the hands of Grace Amo, and back comes Creuse. Creuse up top to Morris Creuse. On the wing is Talia Creuse. Dribbling all over the place, gets to the baseline, somehow finds her way in. That may have been blocked away and taken away by Schindler. Sky Gottler will take the basketball and try to calm down this Saints offense. They still have that 18-17 lead. We're almost halfway through the third quarter. Gottler got it to Zimmer, turns baseline, picks it up, gets it to the high post. Schindler up with it, good. Make it 20-17 Saints. Morris Creuse across the timeline. Going to take it all the way by herself. Up, no good. Schindler was battling in there. And then they're going to get another jump ball here. Big time battle inside there. Brooklyn Bruckert went after it, and the possession arrow favors the Saints. 6-2 is the scoring so far here in the third quarter. The Saints in favor there. They have a 20-17 lead. Vickers gets it back across there to Furlan. Furlan slows things down, going to call out the play. They were looking for the high post. They get it to Zimmer on the wing. Gottler in the corner, takes a couple dribbles. Back up top, Furlan. Long 3 is up and short. Out of bounds to Lance Cruise.
Year out of Varsity. They brought her up because she is a shooter. They want her to take that shot if she's open. She's going to make those shots.
Lance Cruise able to get across. Mason Creuse gets it over to Creuse. Talia Creuse crosses over on Furlan, met by Schindler at the rim. Shot is up and no good. Vickers gets it ahead. Zimmer. It's 1-on-4. Does a good job of keeping that pivot foot somehow. Schindler, long 2 on its way off glass and good. Audrey Schindler on a little 4-0 run all on her own. Make it 22-17, the Saints' biggest lead of the game. Corner 3 is up. It goes off rim, no good. Schindler with it. Ends up being a Saints turnover. Off glass, no good. Schindler defending inside. They'll get her with a foul. Official going to step over to Audrey real quick and let her know not to slam the basketball again. I didn't think it was too egregious of a slam.
St. Foul charge number 44, Audrey Schindler.
She's battling in there. I think she's more frustrated with the fact that she didn't get the rebound, in my opinion, than she was that she got called for a foul. But
it's not something that she's used to. She leads the team in rebounds, and it's easy to see. She's a really tall, strong girl. Does a great job underneath for the Saints.
First free throw is up and good to make it 22-18. The second one is short. She gets her own miss. Going to go up with another one of those tough right-handed shots. It's no good. Zimmer with the rebound. Tell you what, though, Talia Creuse does a great job. Oh, I think it ended up going off of Sky after she knocked it off of Talia Creuse. Talia Creuse absolutely has been getting after it out here on this floor. Madison Cole back into the game.
Talia is the leading scorer for the Cruese. We kind of knew what we were getting with her on the floor. She's delivering.
She bounces it inside here to Bruker. Goes up. Schindler there to meet her with a block and came in with the basketball. Gotta love that. 4-point St. Clair lead. Sky Gottler and the Saints looking to make it bigger. Zimmer, Gottler, high post Schindler. She's going to see if she's hot. Long. Lance Cruese comes away with it. Zimmer reaching in for a steal. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it's St. Clair basketball.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 20.
Almost came out with
Anna Ramos.
Brooke Grazia back in the game for the Saints. Some pretty good minutes there by the sophomore, Tabitha Furlan. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. Gottler gets it into Zimmer. Gottler, 3 off the inbounds. Long. Couple players after it. Going to go out of bounds, and Lance Cruese basketball. Good look off the inbounds pass for there, or off the inbound play for the Saints. Cruese got it into Mason Cruese. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, looking for a little help. Jumper up from the free throw line is up and good for Grace Amo. Her first points of the third quarter makes it 22-20. Saints lead down to just 2. Grazia brought it across. The double dribble going to be called from the far side. Amo with the basketball looking inside the Roberts. She bounces it in there. A little give and go. Up off glass. No good. And Schindler there with the rebound. Outstanding effort on the glass so far by Audrey Schindler. Gets the basketball. Zimmer swings it around. Grazia fakes. Drives baseline. Goes off of a Lancer and the ball stays in play. Mason Morris Cruese with the basketball. Going to be met here by Madison Cole. Ball went up. I don't think that was tipped. It should be St. Clair basketball, and it is. Another Lance Cruese turnover. Malcolm going to come into the game, and also going to be joined by Paris Henderson, who's celebrating her 18th birthday tonight.
Senior Paris Henderson. Happy birthday to you.
Minute and 38 seconds to go here. See if Paris and the Saints can get this thing opened up a little bit. Never hurts to get a win on your birthday, right? So let's see if the Saints can pull it off. And Paris going to go to the line here.
Here's her chance. So Paris is a lefty. She likes that side of the court. She's not afraid to drive hard. Sometimes you get a basket. Sometimes you draw the foul and get a chance to hit the charity stripe.
Still a 22-20 game. St. Clair on top.
Amazingly, I think this is our first free throw shot of the night for the Saints.
It is. First one up on its way is good for Paris Henderson. Emma Schindler going to check in now for the Saints. Going to give Zimmer a much-deserved break. Second free throw for Henderson is on its way. Rolls around, no good. And Emma Schindler with an immediate impact offensive rebound. Ball is going everywhere. There is Henderson diving in after the loose ball. It goes off of her out of bounds, but still good hustle by the Saints. Lancers will take the basketball. A little full court pressure here from St. Clair. They have a 3-point lead. Mason Cruese gets it over to Amo. Looking inside for Roberts. Knocked away, and another Lance Cruese turnover. Malcolm with it. Pushes it to Henderson. Henderson going up with it. Sticks her arm out. Tries to make a little space. She's met. Tried to get it across, and I think a foul going to be called here. I think they might have got Cruese. Minute to play here in the third quarter. Emma Schindler with it was looking inside for her sister. Turned over there. Brownlee got after it. Ball is still loose. Henderson with it. Ball still not grabbed by anybody. Brownlee gets it up somehow into the hands of Roberts. Amo cross court. Mason Cruese fakes. Gets it to Talia Cruese. Tough shot is short. Roberts offensive rebound. Off glass up and good. Hannah Roberts' first points of the night cuts this lead to 1. It's 23-22. Schindler with it. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson, met there by Mason Krause, double teamed there, and timeout, probably a smart one there by Darren Pietrzakowski.
Player in trouble. He was trapped in there with two.
St. Clair outscoring Lance Cruese 9-7 here in the third frame. 27 seconds to go to see if they can come out of this timeout and get themselves an easy bucket. Amo Roberts and Morris Krause with the only field goals for Lance Cruese here in the third frame. And Talia Krause, who, as you mentioned, is our leading scorer on the night, has 0 field goals in the third quarter. Just a free throw, which has got to be one of the things you put in that positive column if you're Darren Pietrzakowski.
Recognize who the shooters are. You've got to make sure you're committing one of your better defenders to her at all times.
St. Clair lead is 23-22. 27 seconds is what's on the clock here in the third quarter. Birthday girl Paris Henderson heading to the bench. Out of the timeout, Zimmer swings it across. Saros, 3 on its way, up and just off. That thing sure looked good from our angle. Goes out of bounds and sticks with the Saints.
Aaron probably has as many three-pointers on this team as anybody, so he's definitely capable of making that shot.
Off the inbound, Schindler's shot is no good. Talia Krause comes away with it, and she's pushing it up quickly. Off glass, no good. Brought down by Sky Gottler. 8 on the clock, 7 to go, 6 to go. Saints got to get one up in 4. They have 3. The bodies flying everywhere, 2 on the clock, and I think they're going to call a travel with just 1 second on the clock. And it's Lance Cruese basketball. This inbounds will probably mean almost nothing as soon as they get it in. We'll see. Brownlee somehow does get an opportunity at it. That was a long second. Maybe it was one of those 1.9s or something like that, but the shot is up and no good. And after what we saw there in the first half, especially that first quarter, Darren Pietrzakowski and his team has to love the fact that they're going into the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead.
Small lead, but it is a lead. When you start down 14 points right off the bat, yeah, you got to like the way the last 2 quarters have gone. Take a quick break and go.
Outstanding third quarter, and I got a feeling we're in for an electric fourth quarter here at St. Clair High School. We're back for it after these messages on CTV.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The Inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your local Ace Hardware store, and it's located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair. Ace Hardware in St. Clair now features Carhartt clothing, coats, pants, everything Carhartt. And look now, they also have the Big Green Egg, Weber grills, and of course, all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. It's all at Ace Hardware on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair.
Back for fourth quarter action here on CTV. Tom Brenner, Aaron Gottler with you, and we've seen an outstanding basketball game so far. These two teams fighting hard. Lance Cruese looking for their first win of the season. The Saints looking to jump over 500, look to advance to a 3-2 record. And Aaron, I've got a feeling we're going to see a lot of the same here in the fourth quarter that we've seen so far. A lot of good defense, some tough buckets.
We're coming out strong. We've got our starting 5 on the floor. We'll see what they can do if they've got enough gas in the tank.
As you mentioned, not a lot of fouls have been called in this game, first half and second half. Neither team in any kind of foul trouble, and Roberts just threw that thing out of bounds. She might have thought Ryan Zimmer was one of her teammates for some reason.
cheer sitting in the stands and threw it right to him.
St. Clair returns the favor and turns the basketball over. So Talia Cruese and their backcourt mate and Mason Morris Cruese working together. Roberts with a tough screen. That's a little almost borderline. Roberts goes inside, tough shot, and they're going to get Audrey Schindler with a foul. Coach Pietrzakowski seems to agree that it was not a foul. So Roberts' first free throw is up and good. Ties our game at 23. Second free throw here would give Lance Cruese the lead. It's up and rolls off the rim about 6 times. Goes off the glass and good. So Hannah Roberts now has 4 on the night. And the Lance Cruese Lancers are up 24-23. Malcolm, corner. Gottler thought about the 3. Swings it back up top. Saros over to Zimmer. Looking inside for Schindler in the high post. Gottler with a good look inside to Malcolm, up and good. Great find by Sky Gottler and another easy St. Clair bucket. Morris Cruese, Roberts looking inside Amo, knocked away there by Zimmer. Ball going to go off of Lance Cruese, out of bounds. Should be St. Clair basketball, and it is.
Good hands there, Zimmer. Leading that
Lance Cruese still putting a little pressure. Malcolm was trying to get there, but Aaron Saros comes to the rescue of Sky Gottler. Going to take a bunch of dribbles, goes to the rack. Foul going to be called. She might have taken a knee off the leg there. Comes away with a slight limp.
Lance Cruese foul, charge number 2. Grace Amo at the line for the Saints, number 4. Aaron Saros.
Saros will step to the line for St. Clair and hope to expand this lead. First one is up and no good. Just the 3rd team foul for Lance Cruese. Second one for Saros is up and good. Saints with 3 points here in the 4th frame. Mason Morris Cruese guarded closely here by Peyton Malcolm. Gets it over to Talia Cruese. Drives, dishes inside to Roberts. Layup is up and good. Easy layup, and that a late whistle, and it should be continuation here. Two quick fouls there for Audrey Schindler. Free throw up and good for Hannah Roberts, who's coming to life here in the 4th quarter. She's on a 5-0 run, a 5-3 run all on her own. She's got all 5 of Lance Cruese points here in the 4th frame. Gottler long 2 is long. Into the hands of Zimmer, who goes up, can't get it. Schindler after it. Somehow Morris Cruese has the basketball, and she crosses over Saros and brings it back for Lance Cruese. Schindler after it. Ball is...
Lancer foul, charge number 22.
And they're going to get Morris Cruese with a foul there. Right.
On her 18th birthday.
Yeah, that was a strange sequence of events there. Lance Cruese is on top, 27-26. Gottler with it. She's got no dribble, needs help. Throws it off of Lance Cruese, and St. Clair will keep the basketball. Smart play there by Sky Gottler. That was about her only option outside of a timeout. Gottler now inbounding for the Saints, gets it into Paris Henderson. Henderson going around, and Talia Cruese didn't really give her any room to move, and she'll get called for the foul. I believe that's her first.
The 5th foul on Paris, though, against Paris.
Yeah.
As a magnet.
Gottler trying to get it in, was looking for Zimmer. She's got to get it in, has Malcolm and finds her. Gottler with it, thought about the three, gets it to the baseline. Saros is cut off, tried to get it inside and is turned over. Mason Morris-Krause with the steal. Now Lance Cruese with the opportunity to increase their lead. They're up a point. Inside Roberts is all by herself, goes up with it, can't score, and Sky Gottler with a rebound. Saints a little fortunate there. They weren't quite matched up, but no damage done. Aaron Saros with it, picks up her dribble, looking across. Sky Gottler, high post is Malcolm, swings it over. Three on its way for Saros, is up and good. A big-time bucket for Aaron Saros and the Saints. Make it 29-27 as Saints take the lead back. Mason Morris-Krause, Roberts looking inside Amo. Zimmer with a huge steal, going to the deck, and a travel is going to be called, which is hard to believe after a couple of Lancers were reaching in there.
She's not really happy with that call. She made a lot of effort there.
Still a St. Clair 2-point lead. Mason Krause doesn't do a whole lot of shooting of the basketball. Thought about it, at least pumped it. They get it inside. Roberts fakes on Henderson, goes up, and Paris Henderson was being physical inside, and she'll get called for the foul. You can see that if that ends up being the matchup, which I think was off of a switch, that's a tough matchup for Paris.
Paris is a
State foul charge number 5, Paris Henderson.
but that's a tough girl to guard.
Just a pretty big height difference, first and foremost there. Talia Krause's shot. Oh, they were going to call that a 3. I think it would have been a 2. That looked like a foul from behind, but it's a turnover. Saints finally are going to end up with one of those ball don't lie turnovers. They have a 2-point lead with 4.5 to go here in the fourth. Henderson with it, going to drive baseline and pull up short. Good rebound by Saros inside. They're going to call a block there. Nothing there. Henderson, second effort, still not there. Krause comes down with a rebound, and back comes Lance Cruese. Some good energy in the gym right now.
Defensive basketball, you came to the right place.
It's just 29-27. We're looking for somebody to get to that 30 mark. Krause tried to get that dribble back, couldn't. And Mason Morris-Krause with it. Drives, thought about pulling up, and there's one of her rare shots. Is a wild one, no good. Lancers went to the deck. Talia Krause after it and couldn't quite bring it in. And I think everybody on the floor got a good laugh because she's just scrapping like crazy, reaching with every last inch that she had and couldn't quite do it.
Talia's logged a lot of minutes tonight. It's been a long, rough game.
Yes. She finds herself in the Lancers down 2. Saints get it inside of Saros. Roberts going to end up with a foul. I will admit, I have jump ball shock because we've seen a million of them, and of all the times I thought there would have been a jump ball, I thought it would have been there before they called the foul.
Robert, just a surprise to see her.
Saros back to the line, and still 29-27. Free throw on his way is up, is no good.
Both teams, 16 fouls for the Mavs. Looking at the bonus on the next one.
Roberts will go out of the game, and back into the game for Lance Cruese comes Brooklyn Bruckert, 5'10" junior. Saros' second free throw is up, and this one's also no good, but an offensive rebound there by Sky Gottler. 3.5 to go in the fourth. This could be a big offensive rebound if the Saints can capitalize on it. Gottler, corner 3, up good. Sky Gottler's first bucket of the night is a big one and a big time sequence for the senior. And I think Coach Pietrzakowski was looking for that immediate timeout after the made bucket because Lance Cruese technically had the basketball when he got granted the timeout, but he was begging for it, and they did give it to him. I think they realized they didn't give it to him when he really asked for it. Sky Gottler rewarded for the hustle off the missed free throw. You don't like the 2 missed free throws, but they end up with a trip that ends at 3 points instead of 2 anyways. I'm stealing from your stat sheet here, but she's got 8 rebounds and 4 steals. And in a game like this, it matters.
Yeah. Scored 32 points. You're leading by 5 with 3 minutes to go. Sometimes these games, the points are hard to come by.
It's now a 5-point St. Clair lead. I think that ties their largest lead of the game. As you mentioned, we're just 1 foul from either team away from being in the bonus. Mason Cruese turns it over, Malcolm with it. She's got a one-on-one with Bruckert if she wants it. Talia Cruese did a heck of a job getting back, and Bruckert with an unbelievable effort. Schindler after it, Saros after it, bodies everywhere. The ball's flying all over the place, and Sky Gottler says, we got to do something about this.
Yeah, she and somehow wound up back with it. She's going to slow this down, set something up.
Both teams should be recognized for great plays in that sequence, and Lance Cruese with a steal. 2.5 to play here in the 4th. Lance Cruese going to need a bucket here sooner rather than later, down 5. Talia Cruese probably going to have to get herself going here. I've got her with no points in the 4th. Roberts still the only Lancer with points. Bruckert shot off glass, no good. Schindler rebound. Big time defensive end stop from the Saints. Foul going to go against Brownlee, and Sky Gottler will head down for a 1-and-1 here for Saints.
Audrey Pickler. Checking in for Lance Cruese, number 20.
Common for her to have double digits.
Malcolm checks out of the game. And timeout here by Lance Cruese. This is a big stretch. 2:09 is all we have left on the clock here on CTV. And as I mentioned, Hannah Roberts, in my book at least, she's got the only points for Lance Cruese in the 4th, and she's got 5 of them. She's got 7 on the night, 5 in the 4th quarter. St. Clair does have 9 points here in the 4th frame. Lance Cruese got to find a way to get Talia Cruese going here to get this 5-point lead to go away.
Yeah, the Saints are going to try to answer that by keeping that pressure on her, make her take bad shots, try to get turnovers. We really don't have a lot of foul trouble.
Reset you real quick. It's St. Clair 32, Lance Cruese 27, 2:09 on the clock, and the senior Aaron Gottler on the line shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. Oh, just rolls out. Goes off the hands of, I believe, I guess they're going to say Schindler. I thought it went off the hands of Roberts, but seems like I may be the only one in the gym who thinks that.
The one that matters.
Yeah, good point. Good point. And once again, the ball going out of bounds. Going to stay with Lance Cruese, but still tick, tick, tick.
Let's continue to press hard and press.
Talia Cruese trying to get it in. Aaron Saros does a good job of knocking that thing away. Saints doing everything they can to make this tough on them to cut this 5-point lead down. Cruese trying to get it in, gets it to Mason Morris Cruese. Tough defense there by Cole and the Saints. Saros up on Talia Cruese. Still scoreless here in the fourth. Going to get in the lane. Met by Schindler. Tough shot. Zimmer away with it. Good team defense, that possession by the Saints, and they're going to come back. Obviously, eventually, Lance Cruese got a decision to make if they want to foul or not. Zimmer with the basketball. Met by Creuse. Takes a dribble, goes across the timeline, and an unfortunate turnover there from St. Clair.
Good job of pressuring her. She just couldn't get around to that.
1:40 is what we got left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Creuse inbounding to Mason Morris Creuse. She's met by Madison Cole. Should have plenty of energy on the defensive side here for the Saints. Zimmer up on her. And I think maybe another timeout here, Lance Cruese. It looked like he signaled for 3 seconds. You don't see that too often, but that is the call.
You're right. A lot of these games in girls' high school varsity, it's not called that often.
No.
They were paying attention that time and managed Saints.
I'll believe him that it was 3 seconds. I'd be telling you that I was a liar if I told you with a minute 30 in a fairly close game that they were going to pull the trigger on a 3-second call, though. St. Clair faithful won't complain, though. Lance Cruese forces another turnover. Minute 15 on the clock. They're down 5. Talia Creuse going to drive. Get it inside. Good look for Brownlee. She kind of waited. Oh, my. That was a tough shot. Let's see if they award 2 shots here. I think they are. It was a very close call, whether or not that was on the floor or not.
I don't disagree that there was a foul there. I thought that was well before the shot. She was standing on the ground and Sky jumped right on her. Foul for sure, but I don't think it was a shooting foul.
Which at this stage of the game, that matters. Yeah. Instead of shooting 1 and 1, she's at the line shooting 2. The free throw is up and no good, so maybe it doesn't matter, but... Still a big deal as we head down the stretch. Obviously, we know these games usually come down to free throw contests. Second one is up and also no good. Roberts almost had it, but Zimmer pulls down the rebound. Oh, no. Another St. Clair turnover here, and Lance Cruese still has life. Inside, Roberts with it. Another tough shot is up off glass, rolls around and good. Hannah Roberts. Timeout St. Clair. It's been the Hannah Roberts show here in the fourth quarter. She has all 7 of Lance Cruise's points, and they're down just 3 with 56 seconds on the clock.
There's enough time for a lot to happen here. I think Lance Cruese still has probably 2 timeouts left, I believe. The Saints still have 1. Right now, the Saints' biggest enemy is that 56 seconds. So they need to burn that off.
I imagine part of what Coach Pietrzakowski is also telling his team is, hey, make them follow you. I mean, they're going to get in a situation where, of course, they want the turnover first, but let's take our time. Don't get too panicky and turn the basketball over. Sky Gottler with it. Keeps her dribble alive. Smart move there by Sky. Over to Malcolm. Cole. Cole going to bring it across. Cole goes up, tough shot, but she draws the foul. And she'll go to the line. I think they're going to get a foul here. I think they're going to get it on number 2, Grace Amo. More importantly, is Madison Cole is at the line shooting for the Saints, and before she can get a chance to shoot, Lance Cruese is going to call timeout. Lisa Downey going to reset her Lancer team as they're down 3. 43 seconds on the clock, and we're getting down to a typical basketball game here. A lot of timeouts, a little bit of panic, and some free throws.
Yeah, Maddie drove into the basket hard there. Worked out. Hopefully, basket or 2. Cutting outside, filling some time, and maybe get that foul outside if they decide to go there.
The officials, I will say, I tend to agree with Coach Downey in that was a very quick timeout. Officials ran right over there, begging them to get out of their huddle, and that was very quick. And so Cole at the line here. Free throw up and a big time free throw there. Makes that lead 4. This one will be even bigger. Second one is up and good all the way through. Beautiful free throws from Madison Cole, and it's up to a 6-point St. Clair lead. It's 35-29. Good job there to tip it away by Malcolm. Tick, tick, tick. 33 seconds to go here in the fourth. It's 34-29, excuse me. I think they made a mistake at first, and I took the bait. Cole going to head out of the game. Zimmer back in. Little offense for defense substitution probably there by Coach Pietrzakowski. Ball inside. It's going to probably be a jump ball. Schindler did a nice job. That's a Saints possession arrow. That's huge. Count that as another stop, and there you go again. That offense for defense substitution. He's able to get Madison Cole in there for Zimmer.
Cole's a good offensive player. She is a little foul prone.
Lancer is able to force a turnover. Let's see what the call is here.
Foul, it looks like on Sarah's.
Yep. I got that as her fourth. So to the line, we have not seen Sam DeChinnick.
At the line for Lance Cruese, number 34, Sam DeChinnick.
Somehow me and Parlart seem to be pretty much on the same page there as far as the Shinnick goes. We're going with it. They had to wait till 25 seconds left in the game for her to come in. I imagine she's probably a good free throw shooter. We'll have to see if she can prove that right or wrong here. It's a big spot, down 5 with 25 seconds to go. Free throw's no good. Brought down by Schindler. Peyton Malcolm with it. Lancer's got a decision to make. They probably need to foul here, I would imagine, and they're not even coming close. 13 seconds, 12. Gottler with the basketball. Oh my goodness, a good 8 to 10 seconds went off there that probably shouldn't have. Saints able to melt some time off the clock. Only 10 seconds left. It's 34-29. Gotta like the situation they're in now.
Sky, Gottler, timeout. Lance Cruise.
Another Lance Cruise timeout. They're going to have to make some magic happen in that huddle. 34-29. 10 seconds on the clock.
Coach screaming for the foul, and they just didn't hear it. Weren't paying attention. The worst part of it is the foul lines up on Sky Gottler, who's probably one of our better free throw shooters. So that did not work out well for the Lancers.
9 team fouls for Lance Cruise, just 8 for St. Clair. A lot more fouls called here in the second half than the first half, but rightfully so. That usually happens in the second half of a basketball game, especially a high-intensity one. Saints going to return with Malcolm, Saros, Gottler, Zimmer, and Schindler. Got to like the fact that you got your senior leader on the free throw line here for the Saints.
Senior leader shooting, you got probably two of your arguably best rebounders if in case something doesn't go in the basket. Got to like where we're at right now.
I definitely agree with that. Free throw up, rolls around, and look at that. Schindler got her hand on it, reaches in, 5 on the clock, 4, make it 3. Mason Morris up with it, no good. That should do it, and that is the case. Your final score, St. Clair 34, Lance Cruise 29. The Lancers remain winless. The Saints going to move to 3-2. Aaron, the Saints couldn't have come out. Let's be honest. They couldn't have been worse as far as the start goes. They stuck to it, showed a lot of grit, and put together 3 great quarters to come away with a nice victory here tonight.
Hope to see you all there. Have a very happy holiday season.
Offensive plan. The girls bought into it, calmed down, did enough to win. They didn't put in a lot of points, 34 points, but when you only give up 29, that adds up to the W.
I've got Erin Saros down with 10. I've got her as the game high, which, to be honest with you, if I would have probably put a little money on her being the Saints team leader in scoring at one point. But to be the game high, it's not about Erin Saros. It's about the fact that Talia Cruese entered the fourth quarter with 9 points, scoreless in the fourth.
Recognizing what they need to change to affect the momentum of the game. Taking her out of the game offensively is really the difference. A 5-point game to shut down a player like that says a lot for the defense of the Saints.
And even more, maybe even just as impressive as her going scoreless in the fourth is the fact that she actually started the game with 6 in the first and followed that up with 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 0 in the fourth quarter. She's their best player. They shut her down as the game got going, and good things happened for the Saints. Nice effort there by Coach Pietrzakowski and the Lady Saints. It ends in a 34-29 victory. The Saints are now 3-2 on the season. For Aaron, I'm Tom. We thank you for watching once again here on CTV. We'll see you next time with high school basketball on CTV.
East China High School sports have been brought to you by Ascension River District Hospital, along with support from North Star Bank, Ace Hardware and La Mache, the Murphy Inn, and CTV.